Hi, my name is LING. I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Psychology at Raffles University. I'm being inspired by the YouTube videos. They actually have the platform called TED Talks. And these TED Talks, actually have most of the inspired, like motivational speaker. They will give a speech about share their personal experience. We learn a lot psychology disorders like cognitive related disorder, social anxiety, and especially the most popular one, depression. Is neuropsychology is the favorite course that I took. So this neuropsychology, they will talk about the adrenaline, they will talk about the neurotransmitter. For example, we have the adrenaline, which is help us to learn, and we have more memory for this. And the other one will be dopamine. I think most of the people, they know about dopamine. It's the neurotransmitter that gives us happiness. But if we lack of this dopamine, we may have depression. But if we have excess dopamine, we may have some aggressive behavior. I think throughout the program, we have the psychology clubs activities, the trip to Kluang. I think this is the most unique experience that I have. So we actually took the picture, and we are not just study and do the assignment. We also can go out and see what is the cultural. So this trip really gives us the most precious experience. People will say that psychology no need mathematics, but actually they need the mathematics. Because psychology, we do the research, we need to have the statistic to count the population, or we need to study about the sample, like the sample A compared with the sample B, which is have the abnormal behavior. And then after that, we come out a result. We need the statistic. So yeah, this is surprised me. There is 3 skill sets that I learned during this degree journey. The first is the observational skill. So I remember when there is an internship, I am a SPED teacher, and I learned how to observe the children who have the attentional problems, who are like being energetic and cannot control themselves, and they have some speech problems. Yeah, so this is the first skill that I learned. And then a second skill will be presentation skill. So throughout this degree year, we actually learn much more presentation. We have the presentation in our classroom, and so we have to share our lesson that we learn. I think the third skill I learned is critical thinking. During the 3rd year of the degree, we have to do the thesis, and this thesis really drains us energy. We have to read a lot of journal, and we must have this critical thinking to think about, what is our next step, and then what is our viewpoint and others' viewpoint. And we also need to think from the others' perspective, like what is their viewpoint. We have to think about others' perspective. It's the financial conflict between frugal attitude and eco-friendly. So, for example, if a person, maybe she's eco-friendly, and there is she go to shopping, she want to buy 2 things, and she will choose the plastic, or she will choose the fruit that is packed with paper bag. So she's the eco-friendly person, but the plastic one is cheap. So she will have the financial conflict between these 2 things she have to choose. And this is the thesis that I create. Whether this person will choose the plastic one or she will choose the paperback one. I work in hospital. My position is quite different from psychology, I think. It's the financial counseling. I will provide the financial counseling for some of the patients. Maybe whether they have some financial issue, like they cannot pay for the bills, and we will help them to find a social worker, or we will call the center, which is relate departments, to help them to settle their bills. The psychology is to understand about others' behavior and how is their thinking. During the degree year, the psychology course is really interesting, and please enjoy this degree year and read as much as you can for the journal that you're really interested, because this will really contribute to your thesis later.